Hey everybody, Darius Koohmarey from the ITSM business unit here. I'm a product manager, and in London, we're delivering to you one of my favorite features here. It's the Virtual Agent, and it's going to be able to leverage some of our great platform features, creating records, running workflows, doing third-party integrations, all to get your users the help they need. So we're talking about 10-20% deflection with a properly implemented bot. And on top of all that, you leverage the platform reporting, you leverage the mobile capabilities. It's everything we want and then more. So a virtual agent, what is it really? What it basically is, it's a conversational user interface, and it lets you interact with a platform like ServiceNow to actually cause business transactions. So let me simplify that. If you're a technician, I'm sure you're burdened by these simple end user questions that really you already wrote a knowledge article for. How hard is it to look up the darn article? Instead of a live agent needing to sit at the other side, we can actually have a virtual agent do a contextual search, find knowledge articles, and send it right back to the user. So that entire interaction, the question and the answer, is taken care of without needing to escalate to a human agent. We'll get them productive, and more importantly, as a technician, we'll help keep you productive as well. So let's dive into a little bit of history here. If we look back at where the virtual agent came from, we actually acquired a company named Clue, which provided the foundations of this virtual agent designer, really easy to use, a drag and drop editor to actually build the conversation flows. We took that technology, we did a re-platforming, and we actually launched a beta program of a select few set of customers, got their feedback, and baked that all into the final product, which you're seeing today in London. A great framework that allows you to access ServiceNow business transactions, but also to extend via APIs to all those important endpoints, whether it's for advanced AI like NLP features, or if it's just to do a business transaction in another system, whether it's a specialized HR system, accounting, finance, legal, you name it, outside of ServiceNow. And that takes us to our next section, out of the box. Let's see what we've got here with the virtual agent today. Oh my goodness, this is 10 pre-built virtual agent conversations for ITSM. We're talking an end user focus, so you can do things like searching the knowledge base, searching the catalog, opening a ticket, checking a status, phenomenally easy. And on top of that, there's even more. Not only one, but two adapters. We're talking 2 client adapters, both for Slack and Microsoft Teams. Really easy to deploy and hit the ground running. And beyond just my own ITSM space, which I live in, we have CSM topics, we have HR topics. So as long as you use the bot on our platform, you can see the value across all your departments. So let's take a look at some of those questions that you've been asking around this virtual agent product. So the first one I have here is the personas required to administer the solution. Great question. So this solution, although easy to use in the designer, it does require for more advanced logic some JavaScripting, which is native to the ServiceNow platform. Still in play, all your glide record calls to do more advanced logic. That's all going to be required. So we'll see ServiceNow admin persona working with that business process owner to accomplish a given flow and get that deflection. Next one I have is, how do you integrate AI into this solution? A lot of questions when it comes to virtual agent around AI. So in London, it's very simple. 2 approaches here. One is a third-party based approach. So within the virtual agent designer, you can make script calls out, either calling workflow, calling web service endpoints, your favorite NLU, NLP, machine learning provider. You can send those calls out, send that text data that the bot got to that service, bring it back into the designer, and use the logic paradigms within there to actually go down the specific branch that makes sense. On top of that, we do have our standard agent intelligence, which is supervised machine learning available to be called by the bot. So the bot creates a record. We now can classify in terms of categorization. We can do the routing to the right group and get it worked on quickly. So am I safe always as a live agent? So the good news and bad news for you as a technician is you're not completely safe. The virtual agent can hand off either programmatically or by user invocation to a live agent queue. So HR queue for HR, ITSM queue for ITSM. If you got CSM, there's another queue there that we could route to. The escalation can still occur, and all that context from the bot gets sent to that live agent. Well, that's all the time we have for questions today. Don't be afraid to send those questions in, post them on the community. If you see our wonderful videos on our Now Support video page, post the questions there. Wherever you want to post them, we'll be here, we'll be responding to them. So the good news is we've got all this product documentation out there on the Virtual Agent. We've got wonderful community blogs. They've got videos, they've got podcasts, a lot of more rich content, deep diving into this topic. So with that being said, we look forward to seeing you next time.